Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Malaga Career Mode Road to Glory here on FIFA 19. Right, we are going to be starting off today's episode with the second leg of the Copa de España, or the Copa del Rey. Finished 2-2 in the first leg, kind of let that one slip away from us. Can't afford to do the same in the second leg. I need to get through this, so we need to concentrate in on this one, but make sure that we are getting our passes through, getting our shots on target, things like this, what I mean? But it's down to the players at the end of the day, that's what counts. I'm just showing you some of the other results from the first leg with regards to this. I mean, as you can see, some games have already been played and gone through. Like Barcelona, for example, going through 6-2. You've got Celta going through 2-0. You've got Alaves going through against Real Madrid. I just noticed that, against Real Madrid. So the Real Madrid are out. Okay, so they put us out last year, if I remember correctly. So that's one of the big two that have been sort of dethroned from this competition. But yeah, anyway, so that's going to make things a little bit easier. Right, again, it's a different format, so I'm not going to tell you how many games are in today's episode. It all depends on how things go, but and as to which game will get more of the coverage and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So there'll be numerous games, but there'll be more than two, probably 3 or 4 games. Depends on what results happen, and then we'll take it from there. And hopefully you're happy with the sort of new format and stuff like that. So here we go then, against who have I got? Zaragoza. Forgotten who I had then. Yeah, here we go. Right, so here are the two lines. Different sort of formation with Zaragoza, playing 3. Is it 3 or 5? 5, 3, maybe 5, 2, 1, 2. So it's hard to see what that sort of formation is, sort of thing. But yeah, interesting formation that they've got lined up there. As you can see, not putting out our full strength side, but it is a mixture of sort of the two, because obviously do want to get through this. So I've got a bit of a mixture of our sort of reserve team and our first team, so that's what I've basically looked at in regards to this. So we'll see how things turn out, but fingers crossed we can get through, which we should be doing. Realistically, we are the higher placed team league wise, you know what I mean? So yeah, let's see how we get on. Oh, and another thing, well done Divock Origi, sorry for any Malaga fans that are out there, but yeah, 96th minute on Sunday in the derby, but there you go, I just had to throw that in there, get in, yes, sorry. Here we go against Malaga. Just make sure they stay on side, and now lay this inside, and Malero, good save from Alvarez. I was trying to figure out what was the best course of action there, and it sort of opened up there for Malero, but keeper does well. Played out, oh, maybe overhit it. I was trying to go for Adama. It is now going to reach Adama, who's putting a great ball. Talisca, not sure what he was doing there, and just saved on the line. Not entirely sure. What on earth? What was Talisca doing here? I don't know what... He was in two minds. Was he going for the head? So he sort of and then he went with his foot and didn't really do anything with that. That was weird. That was a weird attempt at going for a goal there. Rodriguez now forward. De Jong laid it out here to Johnny. Going to whip this to the far side. Adama going to get a good head on this, but wasn't accurate enough on target. Got a good power behind it, but it was a tight angle. Should have done better. Knocks it inside. Malero, can he get Weyer in? Chance. Good save. Right, Armian. Adama. Weyer. Yes. Onside. Yes. Well done. It's controlled. And we'll have a bit of a dance. Yeah. It was Armian who held it up first, just waiting here. Then he waited for Adama to get back on side. He just clipped it in. Weyer takes it down well and slots it past the on-rushing keeper. Nicely taken down here, and a good finish as well. Pombo with the throw. Oh man, it's done well. Can you get the ball in? Wire. Oh, it's number 2. Oh man, did so well to use his strength there just to nick the ball off the throw-in. It's their throw-in and we've scored. Their manager will not be happy. So we've nullified their 2 away goals. Not sure if they do count in this competition. And he's whipped this in and defender just misses that. And because he does, Weir's in and does enough on it to get it as far as possible away from the keeper and in off the post. We're doing what is required. We're not doing anything out of the ordinary. We're not putting ourselves in any sort of danger too much, and that's what's required. Right. It's a good ball over. Can Weir get in here? He can get it down, and he can get his hat-trick. Oh. I didn't know if he could all he had to do was just get a toe on it to just knock it a little bit further forward, and it was a good... we're going again. Here we go. Timmy Weir celebration there. Yeah. It was just over the top here, and I thought, can he just get something on this? It was actually his head. I don't know why I thought it was his toe, but yeah, he just enough on it. Take it away from the defender, and then hits it. Alright, now we're well in control of it now. So let's can he get a challenge in? He can, and get the ball through here. Johnny, and get Weir through. It's Timmy Weir. Oh. Well, he's having a game, isn't he? Well, he was signed on the recommendations of Trevor, and now he's starting to show why he was a good signing. So well done, Trevor, for that. This young lad here, Navas, coming on, he is going to be, just like Schinkel, is going to be really good, really good. Here's Takero, Yavi, Ross. Pombo knocks it forward. Here's Buff. Played out here. This is nicely done from them, and they've got one back. Okay. I think it's their only attempt as well. I could just tell the way that we're like knocking it about, and I thought, yeah, this is not the standard they are. This is EA's script bit. This is where the scripting comes in. It's where they like start knocking it about, not compared to the stats of the players, and yeah. So I knew that there was going to be an outcome, whether it was going to be in the goal or whether it was going to be a shot. It was going to be definitely something. You know when it's going to happen. You just get this sense that you're never going to get the ball. You just knock it around too fast. It's not a problem. We're well in the driving seat, but at least it gives the home fans something to cheer about. Into Fatoli. Now he will have stamina because he's just come on. Chance, Talisca, get in. Fatoli won't get a goal, but he'll get an assist. And that's number 5. I mean, it was game over kind of like half time, wasn't it? But nicely just dinked in there, and just the fact that he towers over everyone else, it was going to be hard to like win that header. It needed the keeper to come out and try to claim it. So 5-1 is the result. Challenge from Johnny there. A free is going to blow. There it is. Zaragoza go out and we go through. Timmy Weir picks up 4 goals in today's game. Played really well. And how's that possible? Okay. It didn't hit the post. This shot didn't hit the post, so... Zaragoza, 1 shot, no shots on target, but they scored, but it didn't hit the post. Normally when it's hit the post, you understand it's off target. Unless it took a deflection or something. But it would still be on target, surely. I don't know. bit weird. But as you can see, we were in total control, and that's the only attempt that they had, and didn't trouble us any other time. It was just that moment when EA script writers suddenly went, oh, we need to put this bit in the game, like, you know, it needs to be in there. Why? I don't know. Yeah, we are actually top of the league, which is bizarre, isn't it? That we're up there. But yeah, probably gonna, I don't know, they're only the 7th, so could be a tough one against Sociedad. One after it, I think we're up against Valencia. That'll be a tough one. So you know, it's gonna be. I think each game's gonna be tough, to be honest, in this league. But we're doing alright so far. So we'll see how we go then against Real Sociedad. I'm more concerned about conceding goals. That's the biggest issue. I want to try and stop the rot at the back. That's the main thing. But not sacrifice the goals up front, which is kind of what's happening to Liverpool in real life, isn't it? We're doing better in defence than we are in attack right now. But yeah. So we're on the road yet again for another away game. Challenging, not able to get the challenge in. Every time I go to do it, they just drag the ball back, and he's offside, is he? No, he's not offside. Here we go, Rika. He make amends. Alphonso Davies to whip this in. Chance, great. Back in. Schinkel is in. Nice little like Rabona cross there from Alphonso Davies that actually picks out Schinkel. You'll see it here. Oh, look at that. Superb. Just lay it off here to Cousins. Maybe lay this into Adama. Yes. And he is onside. I just looked across. Nicely played into him. Get a challenge and trying to get something on this. Hit the crossbar. Oh, and he's giving it straight to Januzaj. I mean, come on. How is that? The game has just done me then. I literally have pressed X, okay? Now, if you're on PlayStation, it's square, like, and it's literally to just hump this away, right? And all that it done was he just cushioned it and passed it straight to Januzaj. There's no way that I'm doing. I'm like holding down the X button then to just launch that out for a throw-in or somewhere away because I knew the keeper was going to be beaten if it had fallen back. Why have I cursed myself by saying that this guy was going to cause us problems? That's just... oh. Come on, get a good ball in. No, hit it. Oh, hit it again. Oh. That was just an awful game. Just, I hate it when it does this. When you have one of these games, you know the games I'm on about, the ones where everything goes perfectly right for the opposition, even though they're a poorer side. Yeah, it always happens, and it's just so bad that they've like put this in the game. Oh, interesting. Barcelona did play the game in hand, and they must have drew it because they're not ahead of us. God's sake. Oh, off the outside of the post. I can't get the ball right now. This is like when I'm playing Real Madrid or Barcelona or whatever. Into Talisca. Get this out here to Adama. If you can bring it down, you can. Armian. It's not a bad ball. It's going to fall to Diaby. And spins, and it's in. He didn't do much in the last game, but you give him any time in that box and he will do his best to get it in the back of the net, and he has done it. Played into the box, not able to get there, but they've headed it out. Diaby now. Alphonso Davies is away. Brings it down, but he couldn't get it under control quick enough. Adama now. Oh! Penalty! And it's yellow for Vass. Running back there to try and help out. I thought I got a step back inside him, but he his arm went out and grabbed his leg. So, right, is Talisca our best penalty taker? Must be, yeah. Yeah. Right, come on then. Oh, sends him the wrong way. Go and celebrate with the fans. Here's Vass. Gets round Rika. Davis is there. Oh no. Oh, there's a chance. It's in. The game just did me again. Can't believe this. I went to clear it up the field and then it already done the pass. And he turned Alphonso. I wanted Alphonso Davis to hit it down the line, but he turned, and the game hadn't registered when my button presses were. So he turned back inside and he hit it back in towards the box, like, and is now giving them a lifeline right before half time. That's frustrating. Right, can we get Talisca on this? No, it's actually gone further back. I think, is that Diakabi, I think, going for that? Isn't I? Oh, Wass. Oh, luckily he took the ball then, otherwise he'd have been off, I think. He's already got a yellow card. Knocked forward. Oh. Alphonso Davis, will it change? Thank you. Oh, that's too close to Neto. Took ages for that to change to my player then. These players have played bad or anything. I just need some fitness in there. Kelvin Almiron's going to go off because he's got that yellow card. And then if I do a lunge by mistake, then I'm not going to get him sent off. Navas is on for Adama and Kusons is on for Talisca. Belatti. Here's Navas. Nice turn. Another nice turn. Can he pick someone out? He can. Oh, yes! Just from Alphonso Davis. That was lovely little spins and turns from Navas there. That's the 5 skill, or is it? Has either got 5? Has he got 5 boat? Oh, no, I think he's got 5 skill, weak foot, 4 skill stars or something. But the like spins there were brilliant. Right, comfort now. Do I go? In fact, I'm gonna go not ultra defensive, but defensive. Just to make sure we can seal. So we can seal the 3 points is what I was about to say. And Zaza has been a pain in the bum all game, and it's his head that actually is the one that wins it in the air. Just gone defensive then as well. Maybe I should have been concentrating on the cross rather than trying to get it into defensive there. And it's Undai. He's behind. He's like behind him. He puts like he's like here, and he's like, then he steps behind him as Zazar steps in front. It's like he needs to. Yeah. Undai. Right, De Jong. We got a chance here. It's Kusons. We got Navas. Wow. Not only is he just come on and got the assist, he has now just got a goal himself. Alright, we're back to the 2 goals. Kusons, who had only just come on as well, and that's a superb ball into him, and he's just got in behind him, and that's a superb finish on the volley. And no, what are you doing? Oh, but again, and okay, surely they can't get another, but that's Ndai losing the ball again. He's just not, he's got strength and he's just not holding. He's like there and he's like, why is he not holding off the challenges? Wow. Rodrigo's in. I don't think. Well, I say I don't think, but Can't not say. Oh, no, Dyer just gives it straight away. Or was it? No, it was actually Diaby. I let him off. Luckily, it wasn't enough. We managed to get the win. It was a hard game. Very similar to the Barcelona Real Madrid games, but we've managed to come through it in the end. Cadiz will take on Alaves. Girona will play on Villarreal. Valencia against Athletic Bilbao. We're up against Sevilla. Barcelona play Deportivo La Coruña. Celta Vigo will take on Espanyol. Eibar will take on Getafe. And Real Sociedad take on Atletico Madrid. Okay. I know we're not in it, but Liverpool are my team. Like, you know what I mean? Champions League round of 16. We're up against Milan. Just thought, like, you know what I mean? Any Liverpool fans, I'm sure there'll be Liverpool fans on the channel. I know there are. I know Lex and obviously and Trevor are. But yeah, just to show you that we have been drawn against Liverpool. Barca got Lazio, Juventus, Schalke, Real Madrid against Dortmund, Bayern against Villarreal, Manchester United against Leverkusen, PSG against Spurs, Man City against Atletico Madrid. So just thought I'd show you the round of 16 draw for the Champions League, even though we're not in it. But the way we're going, we could be in it next season. Who knows? Like, Johnny's done well there. Come on, Adama. Keep going. Chance. Johnny. Yes. Nicely done. What the hell? What the hell? What do I do? You tell me what I do against this. Speechless. Rico carried on there, but Talisca whipped this in. Adama. Oh, post Diaby. What a whipped in cross from Talisca to pick out Adama. Hits the post, because that seems to be a thing since the update. Me and Lex have been discussing this. Everyone else have this problem where you just seem to be hitting the posts or the woodwork in general now. But look at this, whipped in. Adama does really well to get up there, but unfortunately it is the post. But the leading goal scorer in the league hits it. Get a challenge. Come on, get rid of it. Oh no. Head. That was just foolish. Really foolish. Too busy trying to play it out from the back and should have just put my foot through it. How has he managed to jump? I don't know how he's got that. He's jumping that way, but then heading it back the other. Oh, I don't know how he's got that. Don't know. Well, I'm sure we have more. Well, we had the shots, didn't we? But maybe I just thought more of them were on target. Looks like Adama's going to pick up man of the match. Real Madrid, Barcelona, whatever should be ahead of us. Like, you know, I mean, we have lost 2, but you know, I mean, but you'd think Real Madrid. I mean, they started off, didn't they? They hadn't lost a game, and then all of a sudden, I think they lost 3 in a row, which was bizarre. Like, you know what I mean? And it's like, but yeah, weird one. At the bottom we got Las Palmas, Osasuna, and Leganés. But there we go. The commentary might be a little bit weird stuff because obviously I've cut everything and to move things around with, you know, with the goals and stuff like that. But I'm sure you'll get the gist of it as long as you see the goals and stuff. But how many goals that we have actually scored is just crazy that we're able to get that many goals in this top flight. I don't get that. But again, look at how many goals we've conceded. Have we conceded the most in the league? we're on par with the bottom. See, that doesn't make sense, does it? We've conceded exactly the same amount of goals. We've conceded exactly the same as last master at bottom. Doesn't make sense, that, does it? Like, that's bizarre. But I suppose, you know, as long as you score one more than the opposition, doesn't matter, does it? Like, you know, but it'd be nice if we can try and plug those holes at the back. But like I say, have a look at these guys here. If you think that there's better out there that I can bring in around the sort of, I don't mind if they're 78, 79 rated, as long as they're like 22, 23 years of age with like the chance to grow. But if they're like past 25, then they need to be 80 to say 83 rated or something like that as a centre back, and maybe that's what we're looking at now. So if you guys can go and look for one of those, we have got around about 50 million to spend, so not that I'm wanting to spend all of that chunk of change on one player, but yeah, let me know in the comments, guys. But thank you so much for tuning in. That is December done. We're into January already, and we'll be kicking off the next episode against Sevilla in the Copa de España, Copa del Rey. You know that that's what we'll be up against. Yeah, so stay tuned for that one, guys. On Thursday. Yeah, if not, if you want to join me tomorrow for Liverpool, then that'd be awesome. I'll catch you then. So take it easy. I'll catch you next time. Dave from Mumongu Gaming, signing off. Cheers.